Villanova is at Seton Hall. This is like a tournament game right now.
This is a tournament game.
The Wildcats are getting 1.5 at the Pirates there in Newark. Villanova, red hot. What have they won? I feel like it's what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 6, and their only loss there was at UConn. Wildcats are getting 1.5. I will take the 1.5. Is that loud? It's not loud to me. What are you doing here?
I'm going to lock up Seton Hall. They got a bunch of seniors. This is a game that they need fucking bad to stay in the tournament race, like you said. They just got drilled at UConn, drilled at Creighton, and they also got drilled at Villanova the first meeting. I think Seton Hall gets it done here. Shaheen Holloway, home team, baby. Let's go, Pirates. Lock it up. Bounce back.
Moneyline Mac is locking up Seton Hall. It's a no bet for me, by the way. But doesn't this line stink?
No, I mean, everybody's high on Villanova right now. They just wanted the dunk. So this is a back-to-back road spot. So we think they're going to go the dunk and Seton Hall win back-to-back?
Oh, I just thought it would be like 3.5 or 4.
Everybody hates Seton Hall. Like the advanced metrics hate Seton Hall. So I like Seton Hall. I think they
for what it's worth, I love this fucking team. I'm advancing them hopefully far in my bracket this year.
Seton Hall?
Yeah, I think Seton Hall's a second weekend team.
I don't know if they're going to make it if they don't win this game.
I'm just saying. I think.
Yeah, no, that's what. Yeah,
he's talking NIT. He's talking NIT.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
like,
if
like,
they get to the NIT,
I
think they can win it.
Yeah,
I see them.
You should lock Seton Hall. You know, they got to get
on the good side of the bubble right now, though. I think they're on the good side of the bubble. Currently.
No, I don't think they are.
I think they're.
I don't think the UConn loss knocked them out. I thought they were.
The problem is they lost by 30. And
I don't think it knocked them out. I think they're sitting 10, 11 seed right now.
Yeah, no, I don't think that they're on the right side, man.
I think they're right on. I think it depends on which one you go to and look. Some have them, some don't.
They got the bottom line is they got to get this game tomorrow night, though. Villanova's on the right side right now, but yeah, let's go, Pirates. Come on.
All right, you can talk me into it. I mean, I'll lock it up with you.
There you go, Beanick.
There you go. You got a double lock.
Seton Hall is 11 seed right now, so according to bracket matrix. So it's basically they're in across the board, like all the biggest. You know, all there's like 2 people that have them completely out. Only 1 12 seed. Everybody else has them at 11.
Is Lenardi one of them? I think Lenardi might be one of them.
I don't know.
St. Joe's is getting 5.5 points at the Richmond Spiders in the A10. It's another interesting game. You have, obviously the A10 is Richmond's in first place, but meanwhile, St. Joe's still jockeying for position. They could get above Duquesne essentially, or maybe on St. Bonaventure's level. I'll lay it with the Spiders. What are you doing here?
I'm locking St. Joe's. I think this is that stinky line of the night. Richmond trying to clinch the regular season. They're off the big VCU win. I think St. Joe's is live here. Give me St. Joe's, lock it up.
I just feel like, to me, if Richmond doesn't win this, they're going to lose at George Mason. They got to win this to clinch, right?
They do, but teams have struggled in these spots. Like I feel like this VCU all over again tonight.
No bet here, but I lean Richmond. Mac locking up St. Joe's. I might battle you. I'm thinking about that one. Houston is laying 8.5 at UCF. The Golden Knights. What are you doing here? My first thought was just take Houston. Just take Houston here.
Come on, man. You gotta take the Knights here. The Knights have been fucking good at home. They beat Kansas at home. That Iowa
State game bothers me.
Yeah, but they had the lead with 5 minutes left. And this is a back-to-back road spot for Houston. I'm locking UCF. I think UCF might win and storm that fucking court tomorrow night. I know I'm 3 for 3 on locks. Give me the Knights, baby. Shiny, shiny Knights.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Golden Knights. Noah, I'm curious. Do you think that game is lock-worthy?
Noah?
I'm sorry. I don't have my normal setup with the mouse, so I'm like much slower to window enter me. And no, I'm not 100% sold on this Golden Knights squad. I apologize.
Bounce house, baby.
I think they're one of these Big 12 teams that just benefit from it just being a gauntlet. They'll win their home games, but I don't want to put any money on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Houston there. Loyola Chicago is at Davidson. Davidson's laying 1.5. What?
I know. I saw this. I was like, what the fuck is this line?
So let me get this straight. Loyola Chicago is a game out of first. Davidson is in the third to last. What?
Give me Davidson, but what'd they do the first meeting? Or
first
was there
meeting? Loyola won by 13. Give me Loyola.
I like Davidson.
No bet.
I like Davidson, man. They almost beat UMass on Saturday. Back-to-back home games.
Why do all these lines suck right now? All 4 lines, in my opinion, to start off, well, not really Houston, UCF, but the other 3 reek to me. They fucking all reek to me. Rice is catching 7.5 at Charlotte. You can talk me into a lock on Charlotte minus 7.5 here.
No, I'm on Rice. The first meeting they played came right down the fucking wire. Rice
I feel like Charlotte getting their ass whooped by South Florida the other night.
Yeah, I also think Charlotte's just overachieved. Give me Rice, fringe lock here.
Charlotte, give me Charlotte, fringe lock here.
Let's just do battle.
Let's do battle.
Give the people what they want. Give me the Rice guys.
I am so fucking sick of this Rice Al basketball fucking team all year hearing you chirp about this bullshit fucking team. Yes, we got a battle. Dundee with the Clits. Mac with the Owls. George Mason is laying 3.5 at Rhode Island. Yeah. These lines. Give me George Mason. Give me George Mason. No bet.
God. I feel like I have to take Rhode Island. This line is telling us everything. I mean, my God. Fucking reeks.
Yeah. All of these. I mean, every single one except the Houston game. LSU's at Arkansas. Arkansas's laying 3.5. I think we should lock Arkansas.
I think so too, because LSU drilled them a couple weeks ago. Arkansas off back-to-back losses, coming back home. Let's go.
Let's go Razorbacks. Get it done. Get it done, folks. Boston College is getting 5.5 at Miami. Give me Miami minus 5.5. They're playing a little bit better lately.
They haven't played in like fucking 2 weeks. They haven't played since Carolina last Monday. What kind of schedule is this? Give me BC money line. Let's go. Fuck Miami. They're checked out. They're checked out though.
BC's been checked out for 30 fucking years. All right.
Larinaga's checked out on the beach right now. He's fucking out.
I might even bet Miami. All right, here's a lock. I haven't had many locks. This guy's locking up over everything over here. Michigan State, for some reason, is laying 9.5 against Northwestern.
Oh, it's easy.
I will lay the 9.5 with Michigan State because this line makes 0 sense. Michigan State wins by 20. They've lost 3 straight. Let's fucking go. Mac, what are you doing here?
Well, Northwestern is shorthanded. They're down multiple starters, but this is Tommy Izzo. Got to have it game. Lock up Sparty. They drill them. Noah?
Ryan Lamborg's game time decision.
Yeah, it's Langborg, and then we've known about Barry. Yeah, Colby, do you want to know how bad this one smells? Do you want to know the cocktail napkin number on this one?
I mean, Northwestern won by like 14 or 15 the first time they played.
State's favored by 1 on the cocktail napkin. Yeah, this one just smells
insane.
like. This one smells
These
just like
lines are
shit.
ridiculous. This slate is ridiculous.
Sparty by 20.
Yeah, I'll triple lock Sparty with you guys.
Let's go. Triple lock on Sparty. Noah, stay here for a second.
You played the wrong music, Colby.
Oh, yeah.
We want the friends.
Well, my soundboard, I gotta be honest, this episode's sloppy as fuck.
I'll be honest. I've been watching this episode for about 8 minutes.
The sound is off. Like people have been complaining about the sound, so okay. I've been just all over. Let's go. Triple lock on Michigan State.
All right, what am I staying for?
Because I've been wanting to talk to you.
Cool.
Just gonna have you guys know that South Carolina is gonna win the SEC tomorrow. All right. And I try to tell you guys they had an easier schedule than Alabama and Tennessee because Tennessee plays Kentucky on Saturday. It's an easier schedule. Now, Tennessee could still win this game and they could split, and then Tennessee could lose to Kentucky on Saturday. But South Carolina, this is what you were. I wasn't even saying that they were gonna win the SEC. It was just a nicer schedule set up to me than the other teams. And now they have the moment. Will they piss it away? Who knows? But I will take the points. I am locking up South Carolina plus the points. Tennessee just had a huge game against Bama. They have a Kentucky rivalry game on deck. This is the best possible spot you can write up for South Carolina. Mac, what are you doing here?
Battle. Their revenge. They lost in Rocky Top. Kentucky's going to beat Tennessee on Saturday. Tennessee stomp spot here to win the SEC. Then they lose to Kentucky on Saturday. Yo,
we got a battle meeting. You want to jump in on this one?
No. I'm not betting this one. For what it's worth, I like Tennessee a lot more than I like the Gamecocks this year. But no, I don't feel strongly about either side. I would say South Carolina's already gone to Rocky Top once and beaten the Vols. And Colby's handicap's pretty solid here on the spot. But
I'm not even saying they win this game. Like, I wasn't saying South Carolina was going to win. I just said they have the easiest path of the three, I thought. Because Ole Miss and A&M aren't good. So if anything, they hadn't even played LSU yet. LSU stole that. Had South Carolina not shit the bed and blew an 18-point lead against LSU, then we'd be in a much better spot. But yeah. I just thought that you guys were off on the you guys were right about St. John's, you pieces of shit, and I was fucking right. The easier path was for South Carolina compared to Bama's and Tennessee's, in my opinion.
We weren't talking about the easiest path in November, so
that's fair. But you were talking about it 2 weeks ago, buddy.
We were.
All right. So put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. All right. TCU's at West Virginia. TCU's laying 5.5. Dude, you brought me into the muck last time. I'm not fucking doing it. All right. I'm not doing it. Give me TCU minus 5.5.
Oh, you're freaking fall for it. TCU's never, ever won in Morgantown, West Virginia.
Really?
Jamie Dixon. Never, ever. Jamie Dixon.
Now I'm locking up TCU minus 5.5 in Morgantown.
Play the battle. Play the battle. Get the fuck out of here. You can't take TCU laying points.
What are you talking about? They just gave up like a 30-point lead to BYU. Dude, this is the perfect spot for them to jump.
No.
Yes, we're doing battle again. Dundee with the Horned Frogs. Back with the boys from Dundee.
Frogs down. Everybody's on TCU in the chat. Let's go, baby.
Well, that could go wrong. Long Island. is catching 14.5 at Merrimack. You know what I'm doing. Don't disrespect the fucking Long Island Sharks. Greg, in the chat, I know you're on Long Island. Jump in. Jump on the fucking Sharks. Let's go. Sharks, Sharks, Sharks. They're not letting them off the hook this time. I know you're with me on this one, right?
Yes. LIU, lock it up.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. And look, honestly, St. Francis is going to cover the 13.5 against Central Connecticut State, too. That was a 1-point game on February 1st. You can talk me into potentially locking up the red flash against Central Connecticut State as well.
I think we should. I think this is money line. I think Central Connecticut's counterfeit. I'm with you. Let's go.
We are taking the red flash. Maybe I interest you in a red flash shock parlay. A little NEC love. Let's go. Oh, man. I hate to admit that I love the entire fucking NEC board tomorrow. Fucking Sacred Heart is laying 4.5 against Wagner. I won't lock this, but I feel pretty decent that fucking Sacred Heart's going to cover this. Your thoughts on this?
I think Sacred Heart will. But yeah, I don't know if I want to bet this one.
And then
have you talked about all 4 of these games, how they all start at the same time?
What is that Lemoyne number? I saw it earlier, but why can't I find it right now? On the Lemoyne game.
I think they're minus 2.5, right?
We should bet that. Let's bet Lemoyne.
Lemoyne, smash spot. Lock it up.
So we're betting 3 out of the 4 NEC games. What could go right? Load up on Lemoyne minus the points. All right, Fordham is at UMass. UMass laying 9.5. It's too much. Give me Fordham in the points, but UMass wins.
Same. Yep.
Xavier heads to Hinkle Fieldhouse to take on Butler. It's a big game. Both teams clawing. Butler's saying, hey, we win this. Maybe we can win a bunch of other games in the Big East tournament. Give me Butler at home minus 2.5. I could be talking to a lock.
Yeah, I think we bet Butler.
There's a 2 out there too. I'm seeing a 2, a flat 2 right now.
I think at Hinkle, let's go get that right on Saturday. Carry the momentum. Let's go.
Let's go. By the way, Gary K saying he sees, it's 2.5 for Lemoyne. He sees a 3.5, but there's a 2.5 out there. Southern Indiana is catching 3.5 at Tennessee State. There is a 4 out there also in this. You know, it's funny. I was going to take Tennessee State, and then I realized that Southern Indiana is not eligible to
Southern Indiana is going to win the league, baby.
They're going to win this game now because there's no pressure on them. There's no pressure on them. Let's bet the Screaming Eagles. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Screaming Eagles. Get the 4 just in case to cover your ass.
Money line.
Yes. Houston Christians at Lamar. Lamar's laying 16.5. Lay it.
Oh God, yeah. Lay it. Yeah.
The East Carolina Pirates are heading into Dallas, Texas, with their George Bush blood money. Don't disrespect me.
Oh no.
Mike Schwartz was built for games like this. All right, he's going to channel his inner Rick Barnes and get this thing done.
And may the Schwartz be with you.
TCU plus 12.5. 12.5. What are you doing here?
Oh, you wanted to battle West Virginia. I'll battle you here. SMU's going to fuck them up. They're off 3 straight losses. They're going to fucking kill ECU.
What are you talking about? SMU's off 3 straight losses or ECU's off 3 straight losses?
SMU's off 3 straight losses. This is
I know, both.
Spot. Well,
both.
He's not very good, though.
Oh, now you're really.
Yeah.
wait for tomorrow night's show. McNeese is laying 18.5 at New Orleans against the Privateers. McNeese I'll take, but no bet. They've been drilling these fucking teams. So, what are you doing here?
Yeah, give me the. I'm gonna take the Privateers actually, but no bet here.
Florida Atlantic is heading to Denton, Texas. North Texas getting 1.5. You could talk me into a lock here for Florida Atlantic.
Ooh, I was on the other side. I'm gonna lock in North Texas. I love them at home, man. I don't trust FAU right now. I'm out on them.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a
Green,
problem.
baby.
Let's do a little battle. Dundee with the Owls flying high. You're battling with the wrong Owls. You're battling with Rice. You should be with FAU. Mac is taking North Texas mean green. Radford, South Carolina upstate. They split in the regular season, I believe.
I hate this game.
Big South tournament. Loser season's over.
I know.
Radford's laying 4.5. I'm laying it, but don't bet this game.
No, I actually was going to take upstate. I think if Radford could just get by this game, they can beat High Point. But I don't know if they're going to win this game. Upstate, I'm going to take upstate in the points. I'm not betting this game though.
Upstate beat him by 9 last.
I know.
Most recent game. Yeah.
Upstate's not bad. The whole Big South is a shit show. Anybody can beat anybody in that league.
Yeah. Top 10 matchup here. UConn at Marquette. No Tyler Kolek. He's out for the rest of the season. UConn laying 5.5. I know Mac had highlighted this one. He said Marquette is going to win this game in Milwaukee. Now, obviously, he wouldn't have known that Tyler Kolek wasn't going to be able to play. But I will still take the 5.5. I think Shaka's going to give them a game. Give me the 5.5 in the Golden Eagles. I think everybody is going to be on UConn knowing Kolek's not playing. Eagles cover. UConn may win the game, but Eagles are going to cover this. Mac?
Yeah, I'm locking Marquette still. I think Shaka's the dog here. He's been really good over the years. UConn is also just clinched the Big East title game. They're feeling themselves coming into Milwaukee. They know Kolek's not playing. Marquette's going to get up for this game. Marquette's going to keep this thing close, have a chance to win it. I don't know if they do win it in the end, but give me Marquette. Lock it up.
Phoenix?
So as evident by our thumbnail for this show, the Kolek injury was just announced within the week. Second off, I think he's in the top 5 in the country for most important players for a team to be playing at its peak. You get the 1 game bump where they're probably going to be competitive here just off of the environment of this game, the home game against UConn, and what that means to a lot of these guys. But I don't see big picture things from Marquette anymore without Kolek if he's not.
I agree with you. Yeah, I'm with you, man.
That's a tough blow. Because just like last year, they entered the tournament. He was not 100% early bounce.
Yeah.
So,
I look to fade them in the tournament because that's what I do with Shaka Smart in the NCAA tournament. Other than that magical VCU run,
but yeah, I came in here to just acknowledge that our thumbnail, cold.
I
takes.
agree. No, it sucks.
But I will wish you guys luck because you do get the 1 game bounce without the star. But after that, I'm out.
Clark's probably right. To wait to bet this. You can probably get it at 7 before the tip. So
I am going to wait to bet this.
If it's at 7, see, right now I'm not locking it. You're locking it. If it's at 7, I'm locking it.
I'm going to bet it whatever it is, but I am going to wait.
Yeah. Casey says, why doesn't Ohio State consider Shaka? I don't know that he wants it. He was already did the Texas experiment.
Yeah,
but
he should say it, Marquette. He's perfect there, man.
Yeah. Next up,
I'm just gonna say I think Ohio State's fine with some of the candidates they've got on their table right now. So.
Incarnate Words at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi's laying 13.5. Lay it.
I'll take the points. Give me a dub.
Northwestern State is getting 3.5 at Texas A&M Commerce. Get the fuck out of here. Northwestern State is winning this game.
I said
they are winning this game.
What the fuck is this line?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. They're winning this outright. Ride the money line on the Demons. BYU heads into Ames. This game's awesome. I'm locking up Iowa State minus 6.5. No way is BYU winning at Kansas. And then, let alone the TCU comeback. And then Ames? No. Iowa State's drilling them. This might be my favorite play on the board. What are you thinking about this one?
It's my favorite number to lay, too. 6.5. It said, hey, take BYU to keep it within 6. No, Iowa State wins by 18. Let's go. Lock it up.
Let's go. Phoenix?
Triple lock. Cocktail Napkins got this number at 11.5. Let's go, boys.
Let's fucking go. Where the hell is it? Triple lock on Iowa State. Mississippi State is heading to College Station. What could go wrong? They're trying to make the NCAA tournament. The buzzsaw's there. Texas A&M, for some reasons, laying 1.5. Huh. Lock. I feel good about Texas A&M because Mississippi State can't score on the road. We've seen this before. They're 2-7 on the road. The buzzsaw is going to steal one here and hurt the Bulldogs' chances to go dancing. Mac?
Yeah, and they want to get back on the bubble too. A&M, lock it up.
Boom. Double lock on the Aggies. Mike Woodson and the Indiana Hoosiers are heading to Minneapolis, Minnesota, to the barn. Minnesota's still fighting, saying we deserve the NCAA tournament. They might not get there, but I'm buying in. I'm locking up Minnesota minus 4.5 against Indiana. They're not going to win both road games. They're not going to win both road games. What are you doing here?
Buy back in on the Hoosiers. Let's go. Let's have a battle. Indiana money line. They went outright.
We got a battle at the barn. Mac riding the Hoosiers. Donnie riding the Gophers. Vanderbilt's getting 18.5 at Kentucky. I will take Vanderbilt, and I actually think you can talk me into betting this.
Yeah, remember they won last year?
Yes.
We should lock Vandy. Vandy might
Tennessee
be live.
on deck.
Watch out. Vandy might be live here.
Let's do it. Vanderbilt plus 18. Lock it up. Let's go. Utah State's laying 10.5 at San Jose State. What could go wrong, right? You got the 1 seed there. If you win this, you come home to take on New Mexico. You win that, you win. You get the 1 seed in the Mountain West. Give me San Jose State plus 10.5.
I'm locking San Jose State. They just got all they need. All they got to do is win this game, and they lock up the Mountain West, or they get a share of it. A look ahead too, and Cannabis Capper. What senior night in Lexington? They're all freshmen.
It's a good point. Yeah.
I'm locking San Jose State here. This is a spoiler.
I'm not locking it.
I think they're lying in this game. They almost just lost in Fresno last week. It's the exact same game, in my opinion.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Sparty. Can't do it. Eastern Illinois is taking on SIU Edwardsville. This is a tournament game. Mm-hmm. SIU is laying 2.5.
Wrong team's favored.
I'm on EIU too. Let's go.
The Panthers.
EIU gets it done.
E-I-E-I-O.
Wait. No. I'm on Edwardsville. I was going to take Eastern Illinois on the other show too, but then I realized that they're only like an hour away from Evansville where this tournament's being played. I'm taking Edwardsville. This is a home game for Edwardsville pretty much.
You realize I was in the OVC. There are no Edwardsville fans at fucking Grapple. There's no Edwards.
The
they don't even go to their own home games.
I'm changing my pick. That dude, that's just not a far commute. It's like a 45-minute drive or whatever the
There's
fuck.
There's no fans though.
For the players, it's still nothing. You're at home.
E-I-E-I-O.
I'm changing my pick. Benedictine to SIU Edwardsville. Fresno State's getting 18.5 at the Pit. Hey, right now, take the 18.5. All the pressure's on New Mexico. What are you doing here?
I'll lay it just because the number's telling us to lay it. But, I mean, come on, New Mexico. You got to get some style points here, right?
They really do. They really do. They got to win by like 40. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I'll switch. I'm going to Benedict that too. Give me New Mexico. Give me New Mexico to get it done. The Big West. UC Irvine's in first place. They have a 1-game lead on UC San Diego. Third place is UC Davis. Fourth place is Long Beach. Fifth place is Hawaii. Sixth place is Northridge. They're battling for that fifth place or fourth place. And God damn it, it's a hard ticket. Cal State Northridge going to the island. Hawaii's laying 6.5. I'm jumping on the Rainbow Warriors. They're going to fuck them up, I think. Let's go. Let's go. What are you doing here?
I'm going to join you here, man. Let's go Hawaii. Let's lock it up.
Double lock here. Folks, that's our show. Best play of the day. I mean, I love that Iowa State play. The Iowa State play jumped out to me right away. I will say I did like the A&M play a lot. And then some of those conference tournament games to me stood out. But I think to me, the top one was Iowa State that stood out to me. I know you probably thought the same way. So, I mean, we can also throw out, I mean, I feel pretty good about a couple of those tournament games like Lemoyne. I feel pretty good about Arkansas beating LSU also. But yeah, I think my top play would still be Iowa State. Mac, would that be your top play too?
Yeah, that was my Big 12 lock earlier. When was it? Today? Yeah, when we did the show. So I had Iowa State. I love Sparty. This is Tom Izzo, smash spot over Northwestern shorthanded. So Iowa State, Sparty, and Texas. I like Texas A&M as well.
Northwestern State. Yeah, A&M is pretty high on mine. Northwestern State I like a lot too. Frank said, first time I saw this show, I thought these two were doing lines and drinking beers. Turns out they know what they're talking about. I mean, I think, I actually think we probably watch more than your favorite podcast, your favorite other college basketball podcast. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what those guys watch, but I know, especially when I'm not having, like the past month has been a little hectic for me. But when I'm at the studio and I got those 11 TVs rocking, I feel like we stay pretty fucking hip. I still can divide it up here to about 8, but thank God YouTube TV did that breakdown where you can do the quad box. Beanick, what's your top play?
I like Iowa State. That's my favorite one. If I had to go down the totem pole, I like Seton Hall, second favorite.
Pirates, baby.
Can't wait to watch these games. Folks, give Noah Beanick a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Mac is on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Make sure you check out the Big 12 Experience. Moneyline Mac was just talking about it. They dropped an episode tonight. Go check out their subscribe to the Big 12 College Experience. And also check out the College Baseball Experience. Beanick, what did you make of this past weekend? Some of those outcomes. I know you were fire on the picks. Actually, I think he might be sneezing over there right now. But what'd you make of this past weekend section?
It's late in the morning. My allergies are kicking in. I will say, wasn't able to watch a ton of action because of traveling. I was in the car for all of the Friday games, and then some of the Saturday games I actually was sleeping in the afternoon because of the 17-hour car ride. I will say that, I mean, just the rivalry games were outstanding. And most of them are available on ESPN Plus. You can go back and watch some of them, and also on the Astros YouTube. LSU Texas on Friday night was outstanding. That was a great game. LSU kind of pulled away late, which was expected. Texas went 0-3, so shout out to that. Horns down. And Clemson, South Carolina was tight in the two games that we got to see them. They were rained out in the other one. But, yeah, I mean, anything else, go check out the college baseball experience. We're aiming to do a show this Thursday. We'll see if that happens.
Aim high, miss small. Let's go, folks. Shout out to the chat. Everyone's fucking cracking me up. We got a Brutus the Barber beefcake reference. I can really appreciate that. Also, Greg, yeah, we could battle. Let's do that. Let's do that Seton Hall Nova bet. I'm going to take the Wildcats. You take Nova. Let's have some fun. Chat, you guys are awesome. There's 602 people in here. That is a record for us. At least as far as I can remember.
I'm not buying it. I think Elon did some shit to Twitter today. Because if you scroll over to the indication, I'd love to say we have 600 in here. However, I went specifically into each Twitter stream, and I don't think anybody is really interactive.
Just go with it. No.
Hey, you fucking asshole! It makes us. When I see 602 on the screen, I'm not doing a background check on who the fuck is listening to this fucking shit. But I'm saying, it says 602 on the screen right now.
I know it does.
You fucking jackass! You're coming in here. You're with your negative energy.
Bad body language. What's that about?
I haven't seen any Twitter comments.
Go back to bed,
so
you fucking.
So right now the live count says 598. So we just lost 4 because of that shit. Now we're down to 595. What the hell is happening here?
No, it's fucking kicking people out.
If you go to Colby's Twitter, it's 95 live viewers. If you go to Moneyline Max Twitter, it's 81. If you go to Noah B's Twitter, it's 40. And TCE also has 81 on its own separate account. And when I go in there and I comment, like, nobody's responding to me. And like I said, Elon updated.
What about YouTube?
He did some shit. YouTube's got 304. So shout out to the people in the YouTube.
Well, that adds up to 600.
It adds up to 600, baby. Let's go. All right.
Yeah,
you're breaking records over here. Look at this
news over there.
You're gonna say Bonds and McGuire don't belong in the hall too, Noah?
Yeah. No. Bonds belongs in the hall. McGuire does too. But yeah, I'll die on that hill.
Folks, subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. Check out the Sports Gaelic Podcast, the College Baseball Experience, the College Football Experience. We're going to be talking Mountain West and Pac-2 schedules, breaking down. They just got released over the past week. Tomorrow, we're dropping an episode breaking down all of their those new schedules that are released. So go check out that. Until next time, folks, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.